Picture this: a young woman fresh out of college, eager to conquer the corporate world. She lands her dream job but quickly realizes that her talent alone won't cut it. She's overwhelmed, disorganized, and constantly playing catch-up. One day, she stumbles upon a book about the power of morning routines. Skeptical but desperate, she decides to give it a shot. She starts small, waking up just 15 minutes earlier to fit in some exercise. The first week is brutal. She hits the snooze button more times than she can count, but she perseveres, driven by the desire to break free from her chaotic life. Slowly but surely, she starts to notice a change. Those 15 minutes of morning movement become her secret weapon, infusing her with energy and focus that spills over into every aspect of her day. This, my friends, is the power of a morning routine. It's not about adding more hours to your day. It's about maximizing the hours you have. It's about priming your body and mind for peak performance so you can conquer your day and ultimately your life. We've all heard it before. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. But in today's fast-paced world, who has time for 8 hours of sleep, let alone a structured morning routine? Let me tell you this: the most successful people on this planet, the ones who are truly living their best lives, they understand that success starts the moment you open your eyes. They don't hit the snooze button, they hit the ground running. Why? Because those first few hours of the day when the rest of the world is still asleep, those are the most valuable hours you have. They are your secret weapon. Think about it. When you wake up early, you have time to think clearly, to strategize, to focus on your goals before the demands of the day start pouring in. It's like having a 2-hour head start in the marathon of life. And it's not just about productivity. Waking up early gives you the space to connect with yourself, to quiet the noise of the world, and tap into your inner wisdom. So how do you make this happen? Start small. Set your alarm just 15 minutes earlier than usual. Use that time to do something for yourself, whether it's reading, meditating, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee in peace. Once you've mastered those 15 minutes, add another 15, and then another. Before you know it, you'll be waking up with the sun, feeling energized and ready to conquer whatever the day throws your way. Remember, the way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. So make it count. Rise and shine. Now I know what you might be thinking. Tony, I can barely get out of bed in the morning, let alone sit in silence and meditate. And listen, I get it. Meditation can seem intimidating, especially if you're used to operating at 100 miles an hour. But here's the thing. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind or sitting in some pretzel-like position. It's simply about taking a few moments to connect with yourself, to become aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Think of it like this. Your mind is like a computer. If you keep it running non-stop, eventually it's going to overheat and crash. Meditation is like hitting the reset button, giving your mind a chance to defrag and reboot. And the benefits, they're off the charts.
Studies have shown that regular meditation can reduce stress and anxiety, improve sleep, increase focus and concentration, and even boost your immune system. So how do you get started? It's simpler than you think. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and just focus on your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the feeling of the air entering and leaving your nostrils. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently guide it back to your breath. Don't get discouraged. It's all part of the process. Even 5 minutes a day can make a world of difference. Remember, mindfulness isn't about achieving some state of bliss. It's about being present in this very moment, fully engaged in whatever you're doing. So take a deep breath, silence the noise of the world, and connect with the power within.
Let's talk about movement. And no, I'm not talking about rushing to catch the train or sprinting to a meeting. I'm talking about intentional, energizing movement that fuels your body and sharpens your mind. We are meant to move. Our bodies were designed for action, for pushing limits and exceeding expectations. Yet so many of us spend our days glued to our desks, our bodies slowly stiffening, our energy draining away.
Listen, I don't care if you're a gym rat or you haven't broken a sweat in years. It doesn't matter if you prefer yoga, running, swimming, or dancing in your living room. Find what lights you up, what makes you feel alive, and make it a non-negotiable part of your morning routine. Because here's the deal. Exercise isn't just about building a six-pack or fitting into your skinny jeans. It's about flooding your body with endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that have the power to transform your entire day. When you move your body, you increase blood flow to your brain, which improves your focus, memory, and overall cognitive function. You reduce stress, boost your mood, and increase your energy levels. And let's not forget about the long-term benefits. Regular exercise strengthens your heart, improves your sleep, and reduces your risk of chronic diseases. So get up, get moving, and unleash the incredible power within your body.
Let's talk about the most important meal of the day, breakfast. And no, I'm not talking about a sugar-laden coffee and a donut on the run. I'm talking about a nutritious, energy-boosting breakfast that sets you up for a day of peak performance. Think of it this way. Your body is a high-performance machine. You wouldn't expect your car to run on empty, would you? So why would you expect your body to function at its best without the proper fuel?
A healthy breakfast does more than just silence your rumbling stomach. It kickstarts your metabolism, stabilizes your blood sugar levels, and provides your brain with the nutrients it needs to function at its best. And when your brain is happy, you're happy. You're more focused, more alert, and more productive.
So what does a champion's breakfast look like? Think whole grains, lean protein, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Oatmeal with berries and nuts, a veggie omelette with whole wheat toast, or a smoothie packed with protein and greens are all great options. Remember, breakfast is not the time to skimp. Invest in your health, invest in your energy, and watch your productivity soar.
Let's face it, life moves fast. Without a plan, it's easy to get swept away in the current, buffeted by the demands of work, family, and the endless to-do list. But here's the thing, success leaves clues. And one of the biggest clues you'll find is that high achievers, the ones who are truly in control of their lives, they are masters of planning and prioritizing. Think about it. A general wouldn't go into battle without a strategy, would they? A pilot wouldn't take off without a flight plan. So why would you approach your day, your week, your life without a clear roadmap for success?
Now, I'm not talking about creating a rigid minute-by-minute schedule that leaves no room for spontaneity. I'm talking about taking a few minutes each morning to identify your top priorities, to set clear goals, and to break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. When you have a plan, you have purpose. You know what needs to get done, and you're less likely to get sidetracked by distractions. You become a master of your time, not a slave to it.
So how do you make this happen? Start by identifying your big rocks, the most important tasks that will move you closer to your goals. Schedule those first, then fit in the smaller tasks around them. Remember, your time is your most valuable asset. Spend it wisely.
We live in a world that's constantly evolving. Technology is advancing at breakneck speed, industries are being disrupted, and the skills that got you here today might not be enough to get you where you want to go tomorrow. That's why it's more important than ever to embrace the power of continuous learning. And I'm not just talking about formal education. I'm talking about cultivating a mindset of curiosity, of always seeking new knowledge and experiences. The most successful people in the world, they never stop learning. They read voraciously, they attend seminars and workshops, they listen to podcasts, they surround themselves with people who challenge their thinking. Because here's the deal. Learning isn't just about acquiring information. It's about expanding your mind, broadening your perspective, and opening yourself up to new possibilities. When you commit to lifelong learning, you become more adaptable, more resilient, and more equipped to navigate the ever-changing landscape of life. You become unstoppable. So how do you make this a part of your daily routine? Carve out even just 15 minutes each morning to read something inspiring, to listen to an educational podcast, or to watch a TED Talk. Remember, learning is an investment in yourself, in your future, in your ability to create the life you desire. Never stop growing. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the power of early rising and mindfulness to the importance of exercise, nutrition, planning, and continuous learning. These aren't just random habits. They are the foundational pillars of a successful and fulfilling life. Now, I know it can seem overwhelming, but remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Start small. Pick one or two of these habits and commit to incorporating them into your morning routine. Once they become second nature, add a few more. Remember, the way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. So make it count. Rise with purpose, fuel your body and mind, and never stop learning and growing. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is in the extra. Jimmy Johnson. Make your mornings extraordinary.